Keto.
K-I-D-O.
How is that not keto, though? I guess that's paleo.
Keto is like no sugar.
Right.
No carbs.
So yeah, I've been having a little bit of sugar in the morning, but on an empty stomach, which is what you're supposed to.
I think natural fruit sugars.
It's fine. You shouldn't overdo it.
It won't put you into keto.
Right.
Yeah, you're not going to be in ketosis, but
I don't.
How do you spell ketosis?
fuck, like K-I-T-T-O-S.
You're speaking down to me about the keto like you're on it.
Oh, I'm not on it. I'm the most unhealthy I've been in a very long time.
Then lunch, I've been doing like either a sandwich with good healthy bread or a salad.
Nice. So you're getting a little bit of carbs and sugar.
Yeah, I'm not cutting that completely out.
If you cut that completely out and went high fat and protein, you'd probably lose that belly.
Probably.
Do you guys know this song?
Not today.
Never heard of this.
Not today. You suck my dick, not today. Hey, what up, Martin?
No, Bob.
Thanks.
Damn dog, you're doing great things.
Thanks.
Do you think he used auto-tune on that part?
I don't even know who made these. A little money in my jeans, so I don't gotta pose when somebody say cheese.
Cheese.
They created a monster, a sleeping
Let's do
giant with an
XP's
American
hypes.
dream. Is it true your step cousins with
Yeah, it is.
I've been giving all my money to the pastor, Lord. I'm trying to make it all back, but these
Give it to God.
As soon as I step outside,
Try to experience
XP.
young XP.
Fuck yeah, man.
His new video just dropped for this song,
The song's called Not Today.
and it's produced by Ryan Lewis.
You can't suck my dick.
Wait.
not today.
Ryan Lewis?
Ryan Lewis, you may have heard of him.
Why does that name sound so familiar?
For a guy named, you may have heard of him, Macklemore.
Mac Lethal.
Never heard of it.
Mac Lethal.
No.
I don't know
Mall.
who that is. Not today.
Not today. Boys.
Are we back?
What's up, faggots?
Oh, my.
Oh, Jesus.
Just the
Oh
F-bomb
my God! Right away.
right off the...
I didn't mean it.
Right out of the gate.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, man.
I forgot what day we're living in. God damn it.
You thought this was 2003?
Yeah.
Did you just say you forgot what day we're living in?
Yeah, man. I've been in a fucking whirlwind of emotions.
Man, how are we doing? It's been, a month since
Feels like about a month.
It's been a while, man.
It feels like about a year.
Yeah.
we had to go on a little hiatus because people have been on vacations. It's summertime, and Zeb just went
Not
to a
people,
different
Zeb.
country.
Because there ain't no cure for
He went to the fucking
summertime.
capital of gravy. Jesus.
Is that right?
Oh, man, the
Was
gravy.
it the capital of gravy?
I don't even think they have gravy.
Well, the red sauce.
That's not gravy.
Have you ever had red gravy?
Yeah, you ever watch The Sopranos?
Yeah, well, you know what the Sopranos are? Wrong.
I don't know, man. I mean, they're, you know.
They call it gravy, but it's not totally not gravy. There's nothing.
They call it gravy.
They call
over there, right?
marinara sauce gravy in The
Little bit.
Sopranos.
Yeah, they call over there on the East Coast. The Italians on the East Coast
Yeah,
are weird,
It's gravy, man.
but it's not.
But
gravy.
that's East
Well,
Coast
it's not
Italian.
gravy, but like they call it gravy. You
Yeah,
know?
but it's not gravy.
Well, I know. It's not like fucking. It's
You
not.
said he went to the capital of gravy.
Yeah, he went to Italy, dude, where gravy was
Rome,
formed.
the capital of the world, pretty much.
Really? You
the
think
Pope,
that?
the Pope lives there.
I'm gonna say he's like the capital of the world.
I didn't
though.
say the Pope was the capital of the
Maybe
world.
the capital of sucking little boys' danguses.
Jeez.
We're getting off to a good start. Good
Like
start.
the capital of
So, I mean,
your heart.
I want to know to
Yeah.
start off, tell us a little bit about Italy. How was it, man?
Well, I got about 14 questions for you, but yeah, you can start.
Well, okay, so Italy is
Out of my wallet, I wrote them all down.
the country that's shaped like a boot.
Right. Like a boob.
Well, no,
Like a boot.
Like one of these, like a man boot,
Like a man.
no, like a boot, like a witch boot, like a high heel.
like a bitch's boot,
Like a cowboy boot. It's like a witch's boot.
Like a high heel,
like a female dog's boot, like a
yes,
bitch,
like if a dog wore a boot,
Female dog wore a boot.
like a fish,
a goldfish.
crispy
boot.
crittered my left foot.
Yeah.
Crispy curve, my left foot. They
My
opened me up
fucking
like
left
a
foot over
fish.
here.
Shout to Phil Schneider.
But enough about me.
No, fuck no. This whole segment.
Yeah, do you have
This
any
whole-
questions
Oh,
for
I got.
him?
Yeah,
I
wrote,
mean, you have to understand, people. We've been talking to Zeb the whole time he was in Italy, getting the rundown of how much better it was than anything
It
we've
is that.
experienced.
Yeah,
It is that.
I've never seen Zeb more like depressed / like motivated. Like, well, you're like, fuck this country, you know? You want to go to the motherland, you know?
The motherland.
I don't know. That's a little extreme.
But you fucking loved it.
Yeah, I did.
Like, Italy is your heart.
I loved it.
Like, you have one tattoo of Michael Jackson. Your second tattoo might be of Italy.
Might be of a boot.
Like, yeah. Like,
Let's get a boot.
Wait, so where do you think, Chase, if you were to go anywhere in the world, where do you think would be like your motherland?
my prime place, somewhere cold where
Nazi Germany.
Auschwitz. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
appropriate.
That's fucking gross.
Sorry,
man.
we did see a lot of
somewhere
Nazi
cold.
stuff today.
I honestly I think New Zealand would be tight. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't expect
Kiwi?
that from
Yeah, like New Zealand.
Down under.
Yeah. I fucking Australia too, man. Like,
you. You think you'd be out good in the outback?
no, I wouldn't be. It just depends. Like,
But you'd like it.
if I had like a trainer.
Why are you yelling at us about it?
Well, if I had like a trainer for like 6 months or something, and like,
Go to Australia.
like, and just could get myself in somewhat of like not wanting to just off myself or whatever, then like I'd be okay probably.
Going to that other place might help you with that.
Maybe, I don't know, man.
So you feel like your motherland is New Zealand.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
somewhere cold or like Russia,
I don't think New Zealand is
fucking
really
Moscow,
cold, is it?
just fucking glaring.
Honestly, I can't picture a single place that I can think of where I'm like, Chase would be comfortable there.
Yeah, true.
He's just never
It
comfortable.
sucks, man. I hate it.
Dairy Queen, I think, is the
Dairy Queen. I've been thinking about New Zealand because they'll pay you like $200,000 to move there,
Really? Fuck, maybe
and
I
they'll
should,
give you
200
land
grand?
and shit.
maybe I should get
Yeah.
out.
to move
man.
there.
I hate Portland.
Why are we sitting here?
I hate
Exactly.
Portland. Yeah, let's
Thanks
get
for
out.
listening, everybody.
Yeah,
We gotta get out.
have a good one, people.
We'll be at you from New Zealand.
Yeah, peace.
Fat bankroll. Fat
That
bankroll.
shit would be tight like weed. Fucking hella tight.
Hey, welcome to the Triple B podcast.
Welcome.
I have to apologize for my voice because I'm getting over a cold. I think I got AIDS on my way back from Italy.
Nah, you just fucking had some jet lag.
Retaliates.
Yeah.
So I'm a little stuffy.
Ate a lot of pizza, dude.
Um,
There's a lot of gluten in
Got
there. Make you
pizza
sick.
AIDS.
I'm Zeb.
Hi, Zeb.
Yo.
This
Chase,
is that's Chase.
Yeah.
That's Abba.
Hello.
It's just the three of us today. No extras, no guests,
Yeah.
nothing
So
special.
what was your favorite
We are
meal?
special.
Favorite meal.
God, I don't know.
What was the best one?
I liked the spaghetti with the clams that I had.
Ooh, that looked good.
Ooh, spaclamies.
I had
Yeah.
I think I had 5 pizzas
Ooh.
throughout the course of the 2 weeks.
That's
'Cause
pretty good. That's like one every couple days.
yeah, it's not just a stereotype. There's literally a pizzeria
On every corner, huh?
every street.
They go, that's a pizza.
Pizzeria.
A pizza
But
pie.
probably bomb like fresh tossed
Ristorante.
and
You know, I-
fresh.
Was there a lot of like
vegetables.
Mario looking
It's-
motherfuckers?
Nah, it's. Here's the thing: the women are
Hot.
phenomenal,
Hot.
Right.
It's fucking dime pieces, right?
unbelievable,
Just fucking dimes.
and all the dudes are so goofy looking.
Oh, I bet.
Like 70s porn dudes, right?
I don't know.
Like mustaches and bell bottoms?
You're just going with the Mario dude.
You got to understand, I was in a beach town called Gaeta, right on the water.
Right.
There wasn't a lot of clothes
Okay.
going on.
But
Okay.
you know what? I imagine.
Did you see a
though,
dick? Did you see any dinguses?
No,
Nude beach?
no.
I
You said
imagine
no
that
tit.
if you lived in a different country and you came to visit America, you would also be like, "Man, these chicks are hot, but these dudes look fucking frumpy."
Right.
Yeah, man. I look like a fucking the top part of a frappuccino. You know what I mean? Just full of fluff.
Just foam.
yeah, dude.
Just frothy,
Just frothy, dude. Just fucking,
frothy,
just fucking full of sodium. Like I'm like so full of sodium. Like I'm retaining so much water. Like I'm just like I'm like a jug of fucking water.
You're like a ShamWow.
What the fuck is that, bro?
Yeah, dude. I'm like fucking.
It's a fucking tuna.
You remember the fucking remember that fucking 2 gallon of fucking cleaner today at the fucking antique shop? I'm like the 2 gallons of fucking antique cleaner,
Pretty
dude.
descriptive. So,
we did go to an antique place.
yeah, let's just
Run it
let's let
down.
the people know real quick what we did today on our amazing day off. We went to America's largest antique and collectible show at the Portland Expo Center.
We went picking.
It was huge.
It was fucking big.
They said there was going to be like
lot.
900 booths, and I was like, yeah.
There legitimately maybe was.
There probably was.
Fuck.
I don't even think we didn't even see everything.
No, we didn't.
skipped
We
rows.
skipped some
and-
rows.
But it's all kind of the same shit. There's like beads and then old fucking patches
That's true.
and then
We
like
saw a lot of Nazi stuff.
some Nazi shit.
Nazi
That was
memorabilia.
cool.
Old war stuff.
The currency
World War.
thing. Remember the guy who had more money than we did just for sale?
He was selling more money than we have.
Yeah. 50 cent. This guy was selling dime pieces, and I'm not even saying fucking hot ass bitches. Legit
Actual dimes.
actual dime pieces for like $250, man. Like, holy Jesus.
I mean, it was an antique place. There was a lot of vintage stuff that was not necessarily of our interest.
Lots of jewelry.
lots of
of
jewelry.
Lots
jewelry.
of collectible plates.
I was on a mission for
There's a lot of old timers.
I was on
But
I
there
was
was
on a
some
mission
dope-
for like an oil lamp.
You found some.
I did, but they're fucking expensive.
What did you think they were going to be?
Dude, it's $5-10 tops. Is an old piece of shit lamp.
But see, that's what I
You
was
know?
thinking though. Like, I kept finding cool shit that was expensive. I was like, you know what? We should just do some like go to garage sales or
That
like
would be
a
kind of
flea
fun.
market.
That would be fun. Go sailing.
I didn't see one thing there that I was like, I have to buy that.
See, I saw some cool stuff, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
also
did.
like a fucking impulsive.
I'm not saying there
purchasing
wasn't cool
hoarder.
stuff. I just
No,
didn't see
there wasn't a lot of cool
anything
shit.
where I was like, I need to buy that.
I decided that I
here.
want to wear jewelry now.
You're a jewelry wearer.
I also want a leather jacket and some
like a bomber
boots.
jacket or like a Fonzie.
No, like a Fonzie, like
Nice.
a motorcycle.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
compulsively playing with my pin back right now. And
Chase likes pins.
Chase bought some pins.
yeah, and like the best fucking deal you can get at an antique store, if you're into like fucking knitting or yarn or whatever, you can get spools of yarn, 25
They're
cents.
not yarn, first of all, they're thread.
Well, like
Spools.
a wooden spool. Okay?
They had a whole bucket of spools, 25
25
cents.
cents. That's a goddamn bargain.
Nothing
discount.
on them, by the way. Empty wooden spools.
The one thing
But
that I
25
do,
cents.
that I
What the
do
fuck?
think
Should have spent like $5.
I would
Yeah.
go back to
You get
that
a
to
whole fucking
buy
bag of
if I had some money and some time was comic books. Like they had some
Yeah.
good old comic books. If I
There was a
actually
few different booths.
yeah,
that
where
had
if I
comic
would have
books.
spent time and actually looked up the titles and decided what they were worth and shit.
What were
like,
the
I probably
prices
would've bought
like?
some.
Not bad.
Yeah, they weren't bad. Like a lot, like $12,
$10, $12, $18
and they
bucks.
were some old and early issues. of
Yeah, there was a
stuff.
lot of old stuff there.
That's why it's an antique show, I think is.
It did smell like fucking a bunch of old timers.
I
like,
did
a
see
lot of
a
old
fucking
timers.
Loot Crate shirt from the Loot Crate like 6 months ago. Was there? I was
Yeah.
like, what the
Yeah.
There's definitely some stuff that's not.
There's a
antique
couple gems.
by any definition.
I saw a Last Action Hero with fucking the snake
No, you didn't.
snake tone
You
boots.
bought the Last Action Hero.
Fuck yeah, I did.
You bought the Last Action Hero.
I did.
Action figure.
I here's my purchases for the day. I got a fucking like a 2008 fucking
2000.
a 2000 George Bush fucking button.
George W. Bush button.
That's tight. And then I got a dare button because I like drugs.
Drug abuse resistance
Yeah,
education.
dare to do them. And then and then I got a Canada, a United States button because I love my brothers from
There's a Canadian flag
the
and
West.
a U.S. flag.
I'm in
dual
the East,
citizenry.
I'm the North. I'm in the North.
That's motherland. That's Chase's motherland.
I
Canada?
fucking love
Canada.
Canada.
Oh, I could see like northern
I
Canada.
love
too.
Canada.
Yukon territory.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, man.
Hudson Bay.
Get me
That's
out
your
there,
motherland.
dude. No one around
He's
me.
looking so dreamy now.
No one out there. Just fucking live your life.
That
dude.
was that lady that you watched that's always cussing around in the snow.
Shit. What's her fucking name?
He
That is your
DVRs this show.
motherland, bro. Like northern Canada,
Canada.
or like Alaska.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something real quick about Chase in the DVR. He DVRs this lady. That she's just walking around in the snow cussing. That's all she does. But
She's a savage.
it records every episode.
Why?
It's called Life
I don't
Below.
know if he
Life
realizes he has it set up to only keep 5. So it just keeps recording and then it just deletes
the
the
older
whole-
one.
Really?
Well, were you trying to save them up and just pop like 20 at
Oh
a
yeah,
time?
man. I'm trying to pop a Molly and party. Watch some Life Below. Fucking.
That's what it's called, the life below.
Life Below. I'm pretty sure. Or Below Zero.
Below zero.
Below
I
zero.
don't know. She's always like looking for a place to pee.
Let's look it up.
That's
I
hilarious.
can't remember. I don't know why I'm blanking so hard right now.
I mean, I had a pretty good time there. There was some cool stuff, but, yeah.
What else did I get? I feel like I got something else.
You did.
I would want to take my time and actually look up the worth of things before purchasing.
I guess
they had cool old guns,
lots of old weapons,
old swords.
Hey, and if you're into like old gals,
older
the
gals.
pickens were fucking thick.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
could have got
older
laid out there, dude.
Oh, for
65
sure.
plus.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Lots of people with, I don't want to say wounds, but injuries,
Well,
I guess.
a lot of like one leg.
That's so true. I
lot of
didn't even
one-leggers.
really notice.
I think a lot of war vets. You know.
eye patches and
Oh, I saw a couple one-leggers.
bandages.
I mean,
Yeah.
imagine what it takes to be like, you know what? I'm getting into antiques, or
I
I'm
mean-
gonna start
Life
collecting
below.
little books.
Life below.
Like, what was up with those little books?
Yeah, there's a lot of little
What was
books.
little books? And Zeb brought up that maybe books were little back then.
Well, you brought up that maybe our hands were smaller.
Because all the jewelry was tiny. I was looking for.
Dude, this
I
is
have
my-
small hands.
Well, I think
and none of the
probably
jewelry
a
fit
lot of
my
the jewelry was for women.
But I have a girl hand.
Yeah, you do have
Just
big
one?
hands.
Girl hand.
One girl hand,
I
Yeah,
have
that
one
ring's
girl
gonna
hand.
fuck your hand up.
one
dude.
huge Hulk
No, it's
smash
not.
hand.
Don't wear it. Yeah, it's already turning brown, dude.
It's just green.
All right,
It's
so
just oxidization.
let me just read you the first sentence of this. This is my absolute wet dream. Like, just think about this fucking peaceful bliss, all right? When bears, wolves, and foxes are your only neighbors, life can get pretty lonely. Dude, no, it can't. No, it can't.
Why?
It can get lonely if you live in a concrete jungle and don't want to be seen by anyone.
That's
You know?
true. What is worse, being in complete isolation out in the woods,
Fuck
or
no.
being in complete isolation in your mind around a bunch of people?
Yes. I think that's worse. Because think about it. If you're out in the woods, you got to survive.
and you
you're-
can just walk around cussing and yelling at
Yeah.
shit, and nobody.
Fuck! Shit!
Just finding places to pee.
Yeah, poop anywhere.
Speaking of, while you were in Italy, I did a solo camping trip just by myself.
Where'd
in
you
the
go?
Woods. I went 224 into Mount Hood Forest and fucking found a spot.
Did you find a
and-
creek?
Yeah, I found a river and I found multiple creeks.
Did you have a map?
No, and I just went on a bunch of hikes.
How'd you not get lost?
Fucking instinct, man.
Did you find God?
I had some weird experiences, but
Did you
no.
take peyote?
Overall, I mean, it was just kind of a fucking all right. Let's get away from everybody because, like you said, this fucking city is crazy and crowded. So I wanted to get away from everybody, do some fucking meditation, get some alone time, and man, it was incredible. Like I'm gonna do that a lot more often.
Nice.
Fucking
I'm
so
jealous
lucky.
of that, man.
Dude, you went full Mark Sims.
I did.
Yeah.
I became my dad for a week.
Did you hit him up? Like, Dad, I'm you.
Yeah, I hit him up before I went. I was like, "Hey, do you have any tips and advice and stuff?" And then so
Was he like, eat a lot of mushrooms?
no.
Like,
That was-
That's not
his
a good
one-
idea, Chase.
his one
Because
piece
if you
of
take
advice.
mushrooms and you're solo camping, like you're gonna be so terrified.
take an eighth.
You're not gonna do anything.
Take an eighth to the dome.
And
See what
honestly, didn't even need drugs. It was such a good time.
Nice. No joints or anything, huh?
No, just fucking roughing it, man.
What would you do, Chase?
I'd take some weed and probably some Doritos.
But would you do it? Is what I'm actually wondering.
No,
Like,
no.
See,
You say Doritos?
I would love to, honestly. I honestly would love to. Like, the idea of it is a beautiful thing. I can't barely go to Fred Meyer. You know?
can't go to a movie alone.
Yeah, like it's getting bad, man. I should probably call someone.
Or maybe just just take.
Who are you gonna call?
take
I don't
some
know,
little steps.
Ghostbusters. Shit.
Should we segue into that?
I think that's about as perfect as it gets.
Yeah.
I saw Ghostbusters.
You're the only one that's seen it so far.
Yeah.
But
So
I
I'm
do
not- no
I do want to
spoilers.
hear your review of the movie.
Yeah, bring it.
So I didn't have huge expectations. I kind of was like in the middle ground. Like, I don't think it's going to suck, but I don't think it's going to be amazing or anything. And I think it went over my expectations a little bit. It was way better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah, it was fucking super entertaining. The plot and everything was good. It was hilarious. It was really funny. And, I liked it. Kate McKinnon, she killed it. Chris Hemsworth, I think, he was hilarious in it. All the cameos are spectacular.
I wish they were my parents.
And
Was Bill Murray in it?
I'm not going to answer any questions, but all I can say is the cameos.
Blink
were
twice
good.
if Bill Murray was in it.
So, anyways, I think it was a great experience. I think it held up to the Ghostbusters canon. And
Was Aykroyd in it?
I'm not going to fucking
Blink twice
tell
if
ya.
Aykroyd was in it.
So
Shut up.
I know nobody can get that. But anyways, it was.
They can't see.
It was a fucking.
You don't know if
it was a
did or
good
not.
experience. Like, was it amazing? No. But then I was also thinking about because the night before I watched Ghostbusters 1 and 2, and
Because
like
it's been on AMC.
yeah, they're showing it constantly. And I've watched those multiple times. And the thing is, people are like holding Ghostbusters up to like this sacred light. Once this was announced with the girls of that, like, oh, Ghostbusters, it cannot be touched. But it's like, fucking, are you watching it? Like, it's a pretty silly, cheesy
Ghostbusters,
movie.
the first Ghostbusters is one of the best movies ever made.
And then, no,
It
and
scared
I'm
the
not
shit
saying-
out of you,
by
too.
Mortal Man.
I'm not saying it's not a great movie. But,
I can still barely watch that
but
movie
you
by
have
myself.
you have to admit that it's pretty fucking like it's cheesy.
It's a
It's
comedy.
silly.
It's silly.
Yeah.
and it's an
goofy.
80s movie on top of everything.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
it's
like
cheese dick.
Yeah, it's fucking like that.
It looks like shit.
It's kitschy.
It looks like shit you would make on like fucking Nintendo 64.
It's got that 80s charm.
and
yeah.
it's great. And I think that this one, I think it held up to it well. Of
Was there
just
any
like,
f-bombs in Ghostbusters?
No,
No,
There's an f-bomb in Beetlejuice, right?
there might
Maybe.
be.
I think Beetlejuice drops.
I
An
think we
F-bomb.
decided you can have one F-bomb in a PG-13
Yeah.
movie as long as it's not a sexual reference.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
That would be it. That would be the end of our PG-13
Yeah,
movie right there.
I'm trying to think what other like random. Oh, Bruce Almighty. There's a fucking Bruce Almighty.
Fuckers.
Yeah, fuckers. Now back to you, fuckers.
I think that if you were part of the camp that was like, I don't want to see this, it looks stupid, then don't see it.
Yeah,
But
Fair enough.
if you were like,
You
huh,
and
I like-
Chase can go somewhere and hang out.
I'll see it.
Being
I'll
mad about
I'm not mad
Ghostbusters.
about it.
and
You
Chase has
were.
been open. I mean, he was.
You were
kinda-
mad for a very long time
He
about
was
it.
pretty anti the female Ghostbusters.
It's fucking whatever. I mean, it's just another reboot. I'm not gonna go personally go spend $20 and go watch it,
That's fair.
but I will download it illegally, guilt free.
Or maybe Redbox it.
I'll Redbox it,
Yeah,
maybe.
$2,
yeah.
whatever.
$1.29.
Yeah, true. I don't download it these days just because we got popped, but like, I mean, I have been a little bit. I got Ace Ventura 1 and 2
Well,
the
don't
other day.
be naming off everything you download.
Yeah,
like that
true.
can be used against you in the court of law.
It's kind of hot in
Chase
these
Pringle
rhinos.
downloaded both Ace Ventura
But at
Part
the same
1
time, if
and
the-
when
Part
nature
2.
If
calls.
the fucking download police are listening to this, then we're doing something right, you know? So suck my
I
dick.
guess you have a point.
You know?
All right,
Because
yeah.
they're not listening to this.
Download police.
Because
Yeah.
only Zeb's mom and a few of her friends.
I think my parents are out at this point, too.
Yeah.
I think it's just us, guys.
I think it's
Other
just
movie
us.
news was the week before I went and saw The Lobster, which I don't know
Oh,
if
you
guys
did
have heard
see
of
that.
Yeah, with Colin Farrell.
Was it good?
And yeah,
Weird as shit, right?
It was fucking weird, dude. But I loved it, man. Like, I really thought it was good. And, like, I'd heard that it was pretty cool. And then it's weird, though, because it's like a big budget Hollywood movie, but it feels like an art house indie flick. And, yeah, it was really weird, but I definitely dig that style.
Is it a love story?
I could not necessarily. Like, that's the thing. Like, it was marketed as like kind of a romance, and
rom-com.
that is an element of it, but it's very out there. It was very Wes Anderson like, I guess it would be
okay.
comparable to,
Was there was there
but
any-
not quite
was
as
there,
that style. Not
any
that
boobs or
stylistic.
danguses?
Not that I remember.
Not
but
seeing
speaking
it.
of danguses, John C. Reilly was great in it. His character was good.
Riley.
And it was
Doesn't
definitely
it
like
blow your mind how many fucking movies that guy's in?
dude, my favorite role of his is Boogie Nights. Like, when I saw Boogie Nights, I realized, wait, that's fucking John
Yeah,
C. Reilly.
mine's a fucking Perfect Storm, dude.
Is he in
When
Perfect
he's
Storm?
on that goddamn boat and you're like, God damn it, that's fucking Riley. Dude, I love that shit, dude. Yeah, he's in that movie. He's in so many movies you wouldn't even fucking know. You're
Yeah,
like,
he's one of those guys that's
he
just in everything.
literally is the fucking white Samuel L. Jackson.
Here's
Like,
my question.
Yeah.
Going off of Ghostbusters
Yeah.
and an antique show with a lot of old people.
What is all?
My question for you guys is, are there ghosts?
No,
I believe in ghosts.
no,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
You don't? Is it
I don't
is
know
it just
if
that
I-
you're scared to believe in
No,
ghosts?
I just don't.
Well, you know what's odd is that in a lot of other countries, it's widely accepted that ghosts and spirits are real.
Yeah, whatever.
America is kind of the only place in the world where it's like more of a taboo subject.
Yeah, I just, whatever. I've never seen him. I saw God once when I was a kid, but I don't, I was probably just high on fucking being a kid. I was an idiot. I
See,
still
and
am.
that's the thing too that I've heard people say is that like, one thing about Americans is that we chalk up these interesting paranormal experiences from when we were kids and stuff as just this kind of like, man, I don't know, I was tripping.
Yeah, I was a dumb kid.
But that might be something important.
Well, I saw God, dude, for real. He was behind my mom.
What was he doing?
Just walking.
Just
hanging out.
Like the Lord?
Yeah, I'm a living.
Like God or like Jesus?
Like Jesus.
Jesus.
Was hanging out behind my mom.
Was he white?
I go, hey, Mom, there's God. Yeah, oh, yeah, he was white as fuck.
How old were you?
I don't know, probably like 6 or 7.
What made you think that it was Jesus?
It just was. Oh. I knew it was. I felt it. I felt him. I saw him.
So it's all real.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's all true.
I guess I do believe in God. Yeah.
Wow.
I swear to God.
That's quite a turn of events.
Yeah. I can't make this shit up.
Changed my life.
Well, what do you think, Zeb? Ghosts? And also, I don't know about ghosts, like, oh, people die and turn into ghosts. I'm saying I more believe that there's, like, weird paranormal shit that we don't understand.
A spirit realm.
Perhaps, something like that. Or another dimension that kind of seeps through.
I want there to be ghosts. Just the same as I want there to be aliens.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And magic and Khaleesi.
I still feel the same way about it. See, it's like,
but
it's just one of those things. I do believe in like, maybe like, I do believe in faith or whatever, or like a higher being or some shit. You know what I mean? Like there is other dimensions that we can't see, obviously, right? Or some shit.
Obviously.
And shit, we die, we go somewhere, right? There's a whole spirit.
I mean,
shit in us.
well, there's energy.
I mean, look at magnets. Right. How do those work?
I think one of the best
blades of grass.
One of the best.
What is that shit?
One of the best arguments for the afterlife that I've always heard is that, well, okay, it's a proven fact that your brain and everything runs off of energy, right? There's an energy, whether you want to call it a soul or whatever, that has sparked and made you alive. Now, when you die, that energy leaves your body. Mm-hmm. But energy can't be destroyed, and it doesn't just stop. It doesn't go away. It can transform. It can change shape and color and size and stuff, but energy doesn't just evaporate and be gone.
Right.
So that always, to me, has been an interesting. Now, whether that is, oh, you're in a different dimension, oh, you're a spirit, oh, you become a tree, oh, you become a butterfly, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think it is just total darkness, like last breath?
I don't know.
Man, I'm curious.
Well, you saw God.
I did.
Yeah,
you know the answer.
Jesus behind
but I don't believe it. I was an idiot kid, you know.
But wait, when you think back to your memory,
you're so
of this
sure
event,
of it, though.
Yeah, it was God. I mean, but maybe it was like a dead woman that like died in that house like many years prior or something.
But that would be a ghost.
Yeah.
And not Jesus.
But it was God, dude. I felt it. I was like, man, Mom, God's behind you. And then she turned around and he was gone. I swear to God, I was like, whoa, that was fucking weird. And then I just went outside and played. Never thought about it again until today.
This is awesome, man. You had a deep fucking spiritual experience.
Yeah, I had a couple of them when I was a kid, man. Yeah.
What else?
I saw like footprints on the ceiling one time.
Whoa.
But I might have been high again on
This sounds like your fucking
Kids don't
house
get
was
high.
haunted, man.
Unless you were drinking lead.
I was.
It kind of sounds like your house was haunted or had some spirit activity.
Maybe it was just the hate of my parents.
That made you see footprints on the ceiling.
I don't know. Yeah, there were some weird things, but like I grew up. There was like definitely some like some speaking in tongues at some point when I was a kid.
Whoa!
Yeah, man. Like you know,
That's something real.
Yeah.
I know. See, and you're sitting there going, "No, I don't believe in this stuff."
I don't believe in it. I think it's all bullshit.
What do you mean? How's that even possible?
I think speaking in tongues is bullshit because I did it.
Okay, speaking in tongues
and like slaying in the spirit and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. No, that's actually blasphemous.
That shit's crazy, right? Like,
Why are we becoming a religious, spiritual podcast?
nice. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
Do it. Yeah.
It's a gun party.
We just had a serious conversation right there.
Nah,
But no, I think
just let it
I've
ride.
had too many like weird paranormal experiences to fucking.
Yeah, but how many
Throw
of
it
those
away.
were you fucked up?
Like not very many.
Really?
Yeah, these were all younger.
Yeah.
I had some where I was fucked up, and so I kind of chalked that up.
Do you think
to being
like
fucked
the
up, but-
the fucking just the imagination, like the innocence and the childhood brain, like the non-filter of being a kid, Like, you know what I mean?
Possibly,
Like,
but also as an adult, man, I had a lot of sleep paralysis and fucking like night terror shit and weird stuff like that.
I've never experienced that kind of shit. Like
it's fucking the most frightening.
It's gotta be
thing.
weird, right?
Yeah,
Because isn't that when you're like you're awake but you can't do anything?
right. So it's like you go to sleep or whatever, but then for some reason you like wake up, so your eyes are open, but your body is still asleep, so you're completely paralyzed.
Ugh.
But you're like hallucinating basically. And so there's two sides of it. Some people say, well, your eyes
That's
are awake
garbage.
and you're dreaming, so you're seeing things from your mind dream.
Yeah.
Or some people say that, well, actually you're like, your brain is in a certain frequency because you're neither asleep nor awake, so it's kind of in this in-between frequency where they say is like the spirit realm. So possibly in that state you can see what's beyond the veil.
I've been having fun dreams lately. I don't know why, but I've been having like those dreams where you wake up and then you like, I want to go back, and you just go back into it.
Yeah, I haven't had.
You ever do that?
in a while? Yeah,
It's
sure.
fucking weird.
You like go take a piss and you're like, huh, that was cool. I'm going back there.
I'd wake up like, I can't oversleep. I gotta go to work. So I'd wake up on like every 15, 20 minutes. You know how you do that?
Yeah.
And but I could go right back into.
Have
into
either
the
of you
dream.
lucid dreamed?
Maybe that's what I was doing. I don't
It's
know.
where you like realize you're dreaming, so then you do whatever you want in your dream.
You can control the dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never done that.
Nah.
It takes practice.
I had a wet dream a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago?
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Like just a sex dream?
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
like
I came. Yeah,
in the dream?
in
or
my
like
dream, in
the
my
sheets?
boxers. Yeah, full on blue load. Yeah,
wow.
I thought that only happens to you like when you're.
I think it does
kid.
when you're going through puberty.
But
wait, was this a?
No, we're on dreams.
Did you not jerk off for a while?
Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe I don't know. I jerk off a lot, dude. Like, I mean, at least every morning and every night. So twice a day.
We
Right.
had burgers at Skyline Burger today.
They're
by
pretty
the way.
fucking good, man.
Let's analyze this because I forgot. Did I
Those
tell
are
you I
big
had one?
burgers.
Yeah,
I told you, right?
You told me.
Yeah, I'm not ashamed of
I was
it.
privy to that information
I've
weeks
had
ago.
some sex dreams.
It's weird,
but
man. Like
I never had a wet dream as a
Me
as
either.
an adolescent.
me either. I think I did it one other time though, so maybe I'm lying. Like, but I was like a teenager, I think, or some shit.
That must have been a good dream.
It was
man.
dope, dude. I was digging deep. And I just fucking I blew it and like I woke up and I was like totally jizzing in my boxers.
So you woke up mid jizz.
Yeah, I just let it keep going. I was like, fuck it. Oh,
So
this-
you
feels
didn't
good.
wake up after
No.
you woke up during it. You're like,
yeah,
oh!
and I straight up just fucking wiped my dick off, took my boxers off, threw them on the floor, and went back to bed, dude.
Oh my god!
It was so next level.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was all about.
Next topic.
You know, this
See what happens when we take time.
Star Wars Celebration Europe is this weekend.
Yeah, dude. Star Wars Celebration in Europe. That's going on this weekend. So is this like a declared like holiday of
I'm
sorts?
sorry, Seb.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just rememred. You know me.
That's amazing.
Remembered what?
That I fucking jizzed in my sleep.
Oh, I woke up.
Dude, I'm 29 years old.
I don't know. Does that matter?
I guess not, dude. Maybe I should go see a shrink, man.
That might be the least of your reasons.
Oh wow.
Oh, man. Yeah, it was
That's
fun.
probably the one thing where the shrink would go, well, that's actually totally normal.
That's pretty low key.
Everybody does that.
That's pretty low key there, dude.
Lots of Star Wars stuff.
Sort of. Yeah.
So
Rogue One trailer.
well, no.
No?
no, they haven't officially dropped it, so we can see it yet.
There was supposed
What
to
did
be
we watch then? Something yesterday.
Is a reel?
a sizzle reel.
What is a sizzle
It's
reel?
a celebration reel, right?
Kind of like a
Like-
cross.
Sounds
a
like a
cross,
buffet.
a cross between a trailer and a behind the scenes type of this is what's going on.
This is nonsense.
They did the same thing for The Force Awakens.
Dude, can I try that Fiji?
I had a
I won't put my mouth on it, I swear to God.
Oh, look.
I
Who
had
didn't bring his own water? What a surprise.
Hey,
I had a thought.
a month might change us, but
Old pant jizzer.
Yeah. You're not even past that.
Hey, Twitter us at pantjizzer at triple B.
Pantjizzer.
What do you think about people
podcast.
that say pant
Pant.
with no S?
Oh, I got to put on my pant.
Pant?
Can I borrow a pair of pant?
I don't think that happens. But
Maybe-
pantjizzer sounds proper.
Maybe it should be pant. Because
Well,
there's not.
It's
you're
just
not
one.
talking about
It's
multiples.
one article of clothing.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You're
but
not
there's
putting on
two
your
legs to a
pants.
pants.
Well, there's two sleeves on your shirt.
Shirts.
So you don't call it shirts.
Pants. Whoa, and you do spell it with an S.
Well, it's kind of like, what about people that say a scissor? Hand me the scissor.
Scissors.
Do people do that?
Oh, yeah. I
Hand me
think
the
maybe it's
scissor.
more
Are we
British.
doing it wrong? Like proper English is pant and scissor?
I think probably. The Queen's
And then
English.
We're just stupid, and
If you
we've
speak
always
the
just
Queen's
said,
English.
Like I
Scissors.
jumped up a pant size.
Well, that's a...
That
yeah.
may,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you would say anyway. I didn't increase my pants size.
I increased, and since the last time we bead, I've increased the whole pant size.
Well, you go to a pant store?
Yeah, get my pleats.
right, man.
Weird.
Fuck, I need to get some.
Yeah,
new,
you can go to Levi outlets and shit. You know,
I need to get some new pants.
Guess outlets.
Because-
They're
but
pants.
I wonder where
They're
I would
slacks.
go that has the
Slacks.
type of pant that I like.
Jeans.
I like a
jean.
501 button fly.
Weird.
You know,
So during this Star Wars Rogue One reel, I had a thought that I think might be an unpopular.
can we just call it a trailer?
Well, no, because it's not a trailer.
sneak peek?
That's still it's a fucking trailer.
No, there's a trailer. There is a Rogue One trailer.
But
And then there's a sizzle reel.
It's a reel.
a sizzle reel. What the fuck is that?
It's a reel.
I've never heard of a sizzle reel.
heard of a
I've heard of the sizzler. You'll get a fucking nacho and a
I'm curious. I'm curious as to what it is
It's
you're,
like I
you're
told
feeling.
you, I didn't want to see. I was like, fuck, I don't know if I want to see it. Like I feel like I watched a lot of Force Awakens stuff prior, and I felt like this one I want to kind of go in more fresh. But then as I was watching that reel, I had this feeling, and I want to know what you think about it.
Was it like God?
No, I think Rogue One might end up being better than Force Awakens.
It could be.
I
think there's going to be more action.
I think it might be a better like Force Awakens was amazing for what it was. I feel like Rogue One as the standalone film might be a better movie.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It could be.
I
You guys
just
better
kinda
start
had
saving
this-
your fucking money now. If you're going to go see it 20 times and spend $800 on goddamn action figures, you better start saving for it now. I mean, you got like fucking.
Thanks for the lecture, Dad.
Yeah.
You
Thanks a lot.
You got like what? 5 more months?
Yeah.
Better start stashing twins.
Thanks a lot, Blondie.
You're welcome, Black.
Jizzler.
And I didn't mean that in a skin color way. I meant it by the color of your hair.
Yeah,
Jesus
what did you
Christ.
say? Jeez.
I said blackie, but I meant it by like black
These
hair.
are sensitive times.
I fucking know.
You know,
God damn it.
some guy took a truck and drove over a bunch
know.
of people in France.
in
Fuck.
Nice, France.
So fucked.
It's spelled nice,
I know, but it's
pronounced niece. Like
fucked.
like I have two nieces,
Right.
whom I love
Right.
dearly.
You don't spell them as nice.
Yeah, you're never gonna have children, and like, I think like you can live.
It's a way to
You can live through like you can like feel like you have children through your like brothers and sisters' children.
Well, I definitely am not going to feel like I have children
All right.
through because
You're actually going to reap the benefits.
I'm
of
not
not
responsible for them.
Right, right.
I just get to enjoy all the good parts.
Yeah. I mean, my brother, I don't think can have a baby, and
And you're not gonna.
and I'm not having kids.
Why not?
I mean, I don't, whatever. I don't see things happening much longer past like
Chase is a
40, you know?
Chase is a big fan of the abortion.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Push him through.
Flush it down. If it's brown, flush it down. You know? If it's
This is the second time you used that in the last like 12 hours.
if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Smoke tried to get him to
I'm
drink
just
some
kidding.
whiskey.
I would love
yesterday,
that
and He
kid.
goes, if it's brown, flush it down.
Yeah, you know, I'm not a whiskey drinker, you know, and they were drinking some fucking high end shit, and I don't want to like waste a good drink on me. You know what I mean?
Right.
'Cause
I would
it-
hate that when somebody's like,
terrible
"Oh, you
way.
want some scotch?"
Yeah,
You're like,
like-
"Sure, I'll have some of your nice scotch," and then
Yeah.
you taste it, and you're like, "This sucks."
You don't like
Yeah.
scotch?
I don't want to drink all of this.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm just not a fan of the brown. You know, like I like if I, you know, like I'm not
like
a big
Zimas.
Yeah, I'm not a big drinker, but
Zima?
I can enjoy a beer. I guess I had one last night and it tasted.
You
good.
were drinking a beer when I got home.
Yeah, it felt good. It tasted good. It was cold. You know,
It is cold.
Got a good little buzz off it.
Una birra.
Yeah, one beer. Yeah,
Una
well,
birra.
By our next episode, I'll be celebrating 6 months sobriety.
It's crazy, dude. I'm
Fucking
proud of you.
Weird, man.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Really, I mean, we're both so proud of you.
Really, for real.
No need, bro. I gotta just make it further.
Hands down.
Keep going.
It's impressive, bro.
Keep
like
going.
I did 3 months of like really doing good, eating right, and working
You
out.
gotta get back on it,
And I felt great, man. So like I can't even imagine what 6 months.
I haven't had a beer yet today.
Yeah. But you did real good up until you went to France.
Rome, Paris, Rome.
Paris.
Oh
Rome.
yeah, that's right.
Paris, Rome, Italy.
Yeah, when you went to Eastern Europe, that's right. Yeah, Eastern Europe.
Totally.
Yeah, you weren't drinking for a while before that.
No.
Yeah, you were on seltzer waters for like a month.
Yeah, I
plus.
wasn't really drinking or eating.
Yeah, like you did good.
A little while.
Well, you were eating, but you're eating clean.
Well, I was on my keto.
You're on your keto.
Keto kid.
You were keto kid, man.
Keto kid.
Do you feel a difference from like drinking now and like kind of you're not a heavy bad eater. You're more like get drunk at the end of the night and then be like fucking order pizza. You're not like me where you're stone cold sober, go to the grocery store and buy $40 worth of fucking carbs and sugar and eat it all in one night.
Hostess.
Yeah, like
I need to reset after vacation because
That happens, though. That's normal.
I don't feel like I went overboard there, but now that I'm back here, it makes me want to
right. You're like, I just want. Yeah, I want
have
to
Panda
indulge.
Express for breakfast.
right.
Yeah.
I mean that's understandable. I mean because let's just be honest, they don't have that shit over there. And now you're back in candy world. You know what I mean? It's a free for all here in America, man.
I brought some candies back, and Chase was thoroughly disappointed.
Well, they're like grandma candies, dude.
He goes,
Well, like hard.
he goes,
Yeah.
he goes, I'm not.
Exactly. That's what they were.
He goes, I'm not complaining, but this is like grandma candy.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not. It was a very nice gesture.
It wasn't a gesture. I brought candy home from Italy
Yeah, it was nice.
because I wanted to. It wasn't for you.
Well, whatever.
So
Those hold on real fast. Though.
yeah.
Back to chocolate balls. Candy. Those fucking chocolate balls that you have though today.
they were like the robin's eggs.
Oh my
almost.
god, dude!
Confetti
I don't know
or
why I
whatever
keep
those
calling
things
robin's
are.
eggs.
It's
'cause
just
I had
like-
some of those. That
they
were
look
called
like
I can't even
robin's eggs.
describe it. It's like the nutty part of a cinnamon roll, if you will, maybe. Like
Yeah, that chocolate was nutty. It was like
like
a
nutty.
dark.
They're
nutty chocolate.
they're all different flavors. There's multiple different flavors, and but you don't know which one's which. Till
I
you
think
bite
I got
into it.
apricot on one.
Albicoca.
Yeah,
Apricota?
I got a fagatoni.
Fagotini.
A pepperoni.
Yeah, Zeb literally had there's pastries over there called fagatoonies. Fucking,
Fagotini.
Fagotini.
that's tight, huh?
It's only one G.
Tight. Oh,
It's tight. Dude.
Fagotini.
Funny, man. They don't care. They're not PG, you know.
No, because that doesn't mean the same thing.
Well, it means what Fagotini means, like a little pouch,
little
like a sack.
pastry.
Like when the image of like somebody running away and they got a stick with a little pouch
Bundle.
hanging. on
Oh
the end
yeah,
of it.
yeah.
That's
Like
what
Huck Finn.
That's a Fagotini.
which we call a bindle.
Yeah, a spindle.
A bindle. I feel weird that we've gone
pouch.
this far into the podcast. We were talking about crazy shit, and we haven't mentioned the biggest game in the fucking country right now.
Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go released
That's,
last week.
See,
This is
that's all y'all.
This this end of the world shit.
interesting.
This is where VR is coming into play. Like they scanned everything.
Well,
like think about
This is AR though.
they're using
It's augmented
Google Maps.
reality.
They're using Google Maps for. I mean, they have full scans of inside homes. Every inch of the United States will be scanned.
No, dude.
It's
Okay,
next
so
level.
don't be on that shit because the thing is,
No, I'm not on like some conspiracy tip.
No, but the thing is, people are saying that. Oh my god, you're letting all your privacy
I
go
thought
to Pokemon
we
Go.
were talking about
and,
Pokemon.
and blah blah. But the thing
We
is,
are.
this thing already.
Oh, yeah,
if they
yeah.
want to scan shit and get your
Well, like
information,
think about
we've already
like
done it with our
Snapchat's
phones.
been like
Facebook.
We've been like fucking
Google just
scanning
your
our faces
Gmail
forever.
and shit. Like so it's like
It's crazy.
any
though.
kind of conspiracy on the privacy of your data. and the,
Explain to me
it's
how
done.
Pokemon Go works.
So
He'll be better at it than me.
I know.
you download the app and it uses Google Maps or the engine that is Ingress. It's the same as what they use for Ingress, which was their first game, the Niantic.
Which is what
company.
you're playing.
Yeah.
Fagatoni.
Sort of.
And then so
Fagotini.
basically you're a Pokemon trainer, but you're in the real world. And all around are Pokestops, which you go to and you click on, and they're just like locations and they give you items. And then there's also gyms where you go to, you go to the Poke Gym and you battle Pokemon. And then also all around you, though, it'll buzz and let you know that, hey, there's a Pokemon nearby and you got to use your Pokeball and catch it. And so it's an augmented reality game that takes place in the real world. It's actually like a secret exercise app because in order for it to work and to go get Pokemon and get your numbers up, you got to walk. In order to hatch
I walked
eggs,
2.5 miles last week.
And I even found, too, that like
I was sweating.
If you have it on while you're driving, it doesn't even register that for hatching eggs. Like you have to be going slow in order for it to register.
Speaking of Pokemon.
That's why Aaron was driving like 8 miles per hour around the neighborhood.
Yep.
Right. So, and
cunt.
people out there, you should not play it while driving. Damn, hard C.
C-word. Yeah.
You should be playing it while driving.
And
And then what I find most interesting about this is, okay, first of all, it's crazy. The amount of people that are playing. You go to a Pokestop that has a lure on it, so it gets good Pokemon, and there's just tons of people
There's
there.
like parks that are just like crowded with
And it's-
people, and they're all playing
last
Pokemon.
weekend, I was like, all right, I gotta get a house, and I had a friend who was playing, and I was like, yo, you want to go hunting? And she was like, yeah, fucking, I'm already going. So I went to this park. I fucking walked around, driving up there. There's just hordes of dudes just hanging out.
So your kind of
Playing
place, your style,
Clearly
place.
playing Pokemon Go. I was like,
Okay, here's my question.
what is going on?
Pokemon is Japanese,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so is it Pokemon or is it Pokemon?
It's Pokemon.
Okay.
Is it
There's an
Pikachu
accent over
or
the E.
Pikachu?
I feel like we should say it right.
Yeah. Pokemon.
No, and like the thing is that
Pokemon.
it's so funny because
think
it has
that's- No?
created such a divide of people where there's people that are like into it. There's people that are into it and playing it. Then there's people that are crazy about it and are doing it all wrong, and then there's people that absolutely hate it.
Well, yeah.
And also the thing is like people are complaining about, oh, everybody's just staring at their phone. And I don't quite understand because you don't have to stare at your phone all the time to play.
That's
it.
what we're doing anyway.
But we
And we
Yeah.
are doing it anyways. It's like, oh, you never noticed that people are doing this until it was Pokemon that they were looking at their
Well,
phone for?
people like to make a big deal out of it, something that gets
yeah.
new and popular. So
But it's not just popular; it's fucking huge. I mean,
It has more daily active users than Twitter.
Yeah, it
currently.
saved fucking Nintendo stock. Like, their stock rose. I don't know exact numbers, but I heard. This is just what I heard, but fucking like something like 11 billion with a B.
there's more people
Dollars.
playing Pokemon Go than going to church.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah.
And seeing God. Yeah,
Poke God.
it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a Pokemon guy. Don't get me. I never watched the show. Never played the video games.
See, and I watched the show. I played the
Nothing.
games, and I played the card game.
Only thing I remember is
But it's fun.
the movie. The friend's daughter used to watch the movie. She was like 3, and I remember Jigglypuff.
I just caught one, bro.
Jigglypuff.
Got a Jigglypuff.
I mean, and then you end up with like real fun pictures like this. Like, look at that. There's ABBA at the antique convention with a Pokemon following him.
But it's not really following him. It's just on your phone.
But it is. That's real world.
Yeah, what if that is actually viewing into a different dimension?
That's what it is.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. There was one on your shoulder on the bus.
Did you watch the Rogue One panel yesterday?
No, I didn't.
As soon as I woke up, it was just starting the live stream, and I was like, yes.
Oh, dude, you want to see what my name is, though?
No.
Hold on. Just read my name out loud. Bottom right.
Golden Fox 69.
That's my Pokemon name.
I legitimately hate you.
Some funny stuff that came out of it. Did you see the Westboro Baptist Church was getting trolled?
I did.
That was pretty funny.
How so?
Well, because it just so
churches
happened
are
that they
gyms.
were a not all of them, but this one was a Poke Gym. And so people go there and battle. And when you battle, it says like the top ranking person and they leave a Pokemon in the name. And so somebody topped the Westboro Baptist Church, placed a Clefairy there and named it Love is Love.
Yeah, fucking awesome.
Pretty funny. And then, but now currently the winner at Westboro Baptist Church is Satan. and it's like this evolved fucking fire beast.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And they named it.
And there's
Satan.
people like this guy, like he bought an old church for his house, and like it's a fucking gym, and like kids are just hanging out at his house and shit. You know, that's pretty nuts. People are gonna die over it. Like, you know, that girl fucking found that dead body.
But that didn't have anything to do with it.
Well, no, but she was down there finding water Pokemon and found a dead body.
Squirtle.
You know, yeah.
And I also don't get that of people that are like, oh, he ran across the freeway to find this particular Pokemon.
Yeah, I've done it driving. It's dangerous.
But that's not how you do it.
Yeah.
You don't go to a particular place for a Pokemon.
Yeah, they just pop up randomly.
They pop up. And even if they pop up on your screen and they're over there, you just tap them and you're there.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts.
So
You don't have to like go down
You don't
dark
have
alleys
to-
and trails to
yeah,
find
and
the
that's
Pokemon.
why I don't
thing
get
is,
why people are...
the landmarks, these things that, you know, are on GPS coordinates that you walk to, those are the things that give you like the Pokeballs and your fucking all your shit.
Yeah, so that's understandable. They were trying to get to a Pokestop and it was down this...
But I did some
don't know
Poke
if they-
driving, and let me tell you, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
you shouldn't
moly.
do that, people.
I pulled over the middle lane on Sandy.
You shouldn't be using your phone for anything while you're driving.
No, yeah, it's true.
Like, you know, people are like, oh, it's going to cause accidents. Well, fucking texting causes accidents. Don't text and drive.
Pandora.
Don't do shit.
Pandora's caused accidents.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
People got accidents using their GPS.
Absolutely.
It's not Pokemon's fault.
Yeah, Pokemon. It's pretty
It's
crazy.
not the fault of Pokemon.
You should get it though, because there's so many spots on your walk.
He's been trying to convince Zeb to get it just
I'm
because
not
Zeb
getting
walks
it.
It's
places.
fun though.
but I'm not playing it.
But I think it'd be fun.
I
on
have
your,
zero interest in Pokemon.
It'd be fun on your walk though. I mean, it's not even about Pokemon.
He is playing a walk game.
Are you?
Yeah, I got Ingress.
Hey, do you have a lot of hot spots on your stop?
They're all over the place.
Cool.
Well, that settles that.
Yeah.
So the other little video game news I want to share is that the Nintendo also, this is why Nintendo is killing it all of a sudden this week after being completely fucking irrelevant. Pokemon releases, and then they announced a re-release of the NES.
A tiny one.
A tiny
It comes
NES
preloaded
that comes
with like 30
preloaded.
games.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
stoked. Do they have Excite Bike on it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
they
hope
do.
so, man.
Me, fucking
What I do
so.
wonder that I didn't get answered was, can you still use cartridges in it? It
doesn't-
looked like it, right?
It doesn't look big enough.
That's kind of what I was
Is it
wondering.
just like preloaded fucking? You just turn it
Maybe.
on?
But, and it is only like $50 or
I think
whatever.
they just made it look like that for the sake
For the
of
sake
looking
of it
like
being
that.
like-
You know, it'd be kind of cool. What is kind of cool about that is it probably will work. Unlike the original ones that you buy,
Better.
That
they
are
last for
refurbished
like
and then you gotta,
they last for like a fucking few times and then it's done.
And so even if you can't use cartridges, though, I was thinking that really they probably have enough games on there to, I mean, really, is there more than 30 NES games you need?
Oh my god, there's like how many
There's
games?
a lot.
I don't know.
But do you think
Couple
maybe you
hundred,
could buy
maybe?
like
There's like a
SIM
1,000.
cards or
Is
some
there?
shit with them or something? That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, yeah, if they had like a
Like a little
USB
flash
drive.
drive.
Well, it's got to be something, right?
I think that it might be big enough because if you look at it, they're like the controller slots are bigger, so you can actually plug in controllers.
Have
So
you
maybe
heard,
you can get
Well,
cartridges.
the controllers were definitely a different style plug than the original.
Yeah.
Have you heard
saw that.
rumors of like the new Grand Theft Auto using the same technology as Pokemon Go? Like, so you would be like in your own house and like the scan and the whole thing.
No, I did see some shit where it was like a first-person shooter that was like
Yeah.
that.
They got
where
you go around
could
town breaking into other people's cars.
For real, like that's where this technology could go.
That's
man.
where it's going to get dangerous.
It's gonna go,
Or
dude.
you're going to have to go actually break into shit and kill people.
This is the start of robots, my friends.
All right, so check this out. Speaking of robots,
Ooh, I'm killing it today on the Segways.
I know, you are.
I wasn't going to go there, but you said robots.
Two
so,
for two.
Mr. Robot season 2 premiered this past week.
Holy hell! Does anybody understand what happened?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I'm not going to lie. I feel like I need to rewatch the first season again because there was parts where I was just like, I don't remember why things are this way exactly. Like,
Right. Yeah, I did have some of that of just kind of like, because they didn't really do any catching up. Like even their last time on didn't really catch up on everything because a lot fucking happened in that first season. But I think I get the gist of it. I mean, so
Gist of it.
if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. But no, I
Long story short, he's schizophrenic
well, I know that.
who fucking is.
hey,
sees
a lot
shit.
of people haven't seen the first season yet, so let's
All right.
not
Not
drop any
spoil.
big spoilers. But there is like that lady at the beginning, or with the house that with the alarm was being. I couldn't remember what she was from at first. Like there was a lot of that of like,
right.
Oh wait, well, how does that person fit in exactly? But fucking great show and a great premiere, I thought.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, they squished 2 episodes into one.
And it's kind of tight, like his system of like trying not to be crazy, but he's still crazy. And
that
no matter what he does, he's still going to be crazy.
And that is really cool. So I almost feel like going forward, we're going to figure out more about what he has been doing.
Because he's trying to keep it under wraps, but...
Because in the first season, too, he didn't realize how involved he was.
How much shit he's doing. He's he's doing it all. He's that guy. He's Tyler Durham.
Who?
Tyler fucking Durham.
Tyler Durham. Tyler Durden?
Fucking Fight Club, man. He is Ed Norton and Brad Pitt wrapped up into one skinny, frail, fucking meth head looking character.
And his, I think it was his sister, right, Darlene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig her.
Yeah, she's hot as fuck.
She's tight.
Woo!
And
imagine putting it in her butt.
And
I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
What did make me mad about the show is honestly, while watching it, I was like, fuck, why can't this be real? Like, why can't Anonymous actually fucking take down the banking systems and really do something? Like, you want drastic fucking change. That just imagine, like, that was crazy.
Well, what we got to do, apparently, is just take all of our money out of the banks and bank local.
Do we need to do something drastic?
We do need to take our money out of the banks and bank local.
I'm about to do something drastic. I don't know about you. I'm about to go ham on.
Well,
okay,
what
check
pissed
this.
me off when that was all going on with the take your money out of the banks. I tried to get a credit union account, and they were like, "Your credit's too
You're not good enough for us.
Now it might work because I fixed it, but
you know what's fucked up is like I have a savings account, right?
Yeah,
and I didn't realize that to have a savings account, they take money out of it every fucking month, and like. I at one point I had a good amount of money in the bank, and like this year everything fell apart. But that's a long story. But I fucking I had like $5 left in my savings, right, or $7, and then I checked it and it was like $5, and I checked it again, 0. I was like, and I went in there, and I was like, what the fuck, you just. So you're telling me just put it all in my checking?
Well, you're usually with the savings. You're
she's
supposed
like,
to have more than
you gotta have a minimum of $300.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can have a minimum of suck my fucking dick, you fucking bitch. And she's like, I was like, how do I cancel this? And she's like, well, you got to go talk to him. Oh, fuck you. I don't got time for this bullshit. I will cancel you this because fuck you. But what the fuck is that shit?
Well, it's just like the Louis C.K.
It's that Louis C.K.
joke
bit, yeah.
of,
I've never heard it.
You don't have any money, and so then they take it out. So now, you have $5.
You got $10 in your account, and they charge you $15 for only having 10.
So now I have
you got negative
$5, so I have less than nothing.
Yeah, what is that? Like, that's a real thing. That just happened.
It's like I can't even afford something if it's free.
Dude.
I don't even have enough for that.
It's unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was maybe a little rude because it was like end of the day and I was tired.
Dude, fuck those people.
But fuck you.
Yeah.
What do you need my fucking last remainder of $5?
You're taking my $5.
Yeah, what the fuck do you need that for?
It's unjust.
Like,
and
fuck
speaking
you.
of things that are unjust, another new show came out. Like how I tried to do that segue.
Segue?
I tried
Nice
to.
segue, bro.
I forced it.
Dude, are you going night of?
Nice.
Yeah, man. So this.
Oh, wait, well, check this out then.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Let me check out my
I
other,
forced that one.
my other segue.
What was your other segue? Let's do it.
I was watching the Rogue One panel.
Yeah.
Oh, back to
And-
Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
See, this is where
Cool.
we swayed from my original plan.
Yeah, you were.
One of the characters in Rogue One is named Bodhi Rook, and he's played by Riz Ahmed, who is the main guy in
of the Night of. And how fucking smart of Star Wars, like, because remember with Force Awakens, they took the Ex Machina guys. So you had Oscar Isaac and fucking Domhnall Gleeson.
And the guy from that British slang movie. That shit was funny, man, with the aliens.
He's talking about Attack the Block.
Yeah.
But that was like 2011.
And then, and so on this, it just so happens that Rogue One has a actor from a brand new HBO show.
It's almost like Disney knows what they're doing.
I think they might they might know what they're doing, huh?
Almost, maybe.
Jeez,
So the night of, which I was talking about that show to somebody, and they thought that was the weirdest title for a show. That's what it's called?
Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
I watched like
But where were you the night of?
I
That's
watched
what
like
it's
10
about.
minutes of it, and as soon as are we talking about the show on Netflix?
No.
Oh, never mind. Well,
Talking
I don't
about
know.
on HBO.
I
I've
don't
been
know.
telling you that it's the fucking amazing show.
He
and
keeps
to watch
looking
it.
for it on Netflix. That's why
I
he
know,
can't
and I
find
kept
it.
telling you it's not on Netflix. It's on HBO. And you're like, oh well.
What is it about?
It's a fucking murder mystery, and that's the thing too. Like, it was really reminding me of like the Serial generation. People that liked Serial, like this is so their shit.
This is Zev's favorite friend song right now. He played it last night. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, this,
But he goes, that's not it.
well, again, that's not it. See? This is Mazzy Star, and the reason why I'm playing it is because they use this song in the movie, or in the show, the night of.
This is your favorite song.
So
though.
there's only one episode so far. There's a new episode premiering this weekend, so by the time this airs, that second episode will be out. And it's a murder mystery where this kid, this is nice. He's a Pakistani kid, right?
Yeah.
And
Pakistan.
and he's a good kid, like he's a tutor and shit. But basically, some shit goes down one night. He kind of blacks out and doesn't really know what happened. And
like
bad
old
shit
old
happened.
ABBA.
fucked up shit. It was very very comparable to my life. No,
That's
but
why you
then-
liked it.
But then,
like, oh man, the glory days.
no, it was really good of that. And then fucking gets arrested and he's charged with this fucking crazy thing.
They're
And so that's what. Yeah.
the way they built the tension throughout the show.
Yeah. And all the like showing the evidence where you knew that
You have HBO Go,
there's
huh?
fucking evidence.
Yeah.
Can we watch this tonight?
Yes.
Cool.
And like you're gonna, he's sitting there, and you're like, maybe they won't even realize it's him, and he's gonna get away,
yeah.
or he not that he did anything anyway, because we don't know what he
We
did.
don't know.
He doesn't know what he did,
All right.
or if he did anything.
Did you do something fucked up though? Something fucked up.
Yeah,
happened.
something fucked up happens.
Real
Do you know what fucked up happened?
Yeah.
We know what
I
happened.
mean, we see the aftermath.
We don't know how it happened.
Like a bombing or
There's
something, huh?
definitely like some shit happens.
It's not some terrorism.
Some shit happens. You're like, oh, okay. And then basically we lose like 4 hours. And he's fucking high as shit. So he kind of blacks out, comes to.
Was he like smoking opium or something?
he
Well,
was-
why don't we just wait and
Yeah,
watch the
you
show?
Watch it.
But does he do drugs?
Yes.
Cool. I like him.
But he doesn't usually do drugs.
Right.
Okay.
This was
It
kind
was
of
just
a,
like
He has a
one-off.
crazy night,
he has a crazy night.
which we've all had.
Okay, so it's called One Night.
no.
What's it called?
The night of.
The night of.
As in, where were you?
He had a
the
crazy night
of?
that night. The night of.
The night of,
That night.
And so,
and it's only a 3-part series, right?
is it?
I think I could be wrong.
I kinda
I only
hope so.
saw
How long
3
is
episodes.
it? Just an
listed.
hour? So it's
Like an
only
hour and a
three-
half.
So it's only like
The first
3
one was an
5
hour
hour
and a half.
stops. That sucks.
Which, I mean, I could see that working out, maybe.
I
like-
hope it's 12 episodes.
But
if it's as
I
good as
love
you think.
how you mentioned like the tension of that first one, because the tension, and then like I loved all them like showing like the security camera real quick, so you know, oh fuck, like that's what I was saying the whole time. I was just like, fuck, dude, the
You're like,
evidence you're
yeah.
leaving behind is gonna make it so that there's no other option but you.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy, man, but really good. And then John Turturro, yeah, I love him, man.
Who's that?
Well,
You know from Mr. Deeds?
Yeah.
Turturro,
I'm very sneaky.
Sneaky.
that guy. So originally that
I like
was
feet.
that was
I don't know
supposed
why.
to be James Gandolfini.
Oh
Originally.
shit,
He died.
He
though.
died. He's still listed as a producer on the show.
interesting.
Crazy.
And then I believe that they were gonna hire De Niro to do it, and something happened at the last minute, and he couldn't do it anymore. So that's when they hired Turturro.
I'm glad though. I
He
think
probably
Turturro's
fucking
a
had to
great
do
fit.
like Bad Grandpa or something.
the intern.
Turturro's tight.
Turturro's great. He needs more work, man. I love seeing him and shit.
Yeah, he's
And,
He was in like Barton Fink and shit.
and I think he's gonna be great for this role. Like it definitely seemed his style of, and
he's in
and him being
Don't
like,
Mess with the Zohan.
and him
also.
realizing at the end that he didn't even realize it was that kind of case. Like he just thought that it was some little thing. Oh,
He's in a
got
lot of
somebody.
Sandler movies, actually. You know how Sandler does that? Like he'll like have a lot of the same,
Same
people.
guys.
I love that you brought it back to Sandler.
I love Sandler, man. Like You know what's fucked up is
we don't need to talk about how much you love Skyline.
I thought like the trending now on Netflix was like actually what was trending now, but it's
Like
really
worldwide.
but it's like what I like. And I was so excited the other day. Like I sent a screen pic to you guys. Like, dude, fucking Breaking Bad's #1, and fucking Mr. Deeds is #2.
Like the world's finally caught on to what you've known this whole time.
Like the secret's out of the bag. You know, these
are
movies
the two
rule.
best things.
These
Breaking
movies
Bad and Mr.
fucking
Deeds.
rule.
But unfortunately, now that's not to discredit you because
it's okay.
No, because they do mean that like these are trending. Like a lot of people are watching these, but it is kind of personalized to your taste.
I don't like that. I want maybe a section.
You want the real ranking?
Yeah, I want a section of like this is what you like. You know, I can go there
on the website.
I can go to Tommy Boy. I can fucking go Black Sheep. I can go all my night. My sleepers. But.
And I think trending now is also like things you might like.
But I would love a real trending now. What in the fuck is everybody else watching? Maybe I'll like that. You know what I mean?
And it kind of is that, man. I mean, they used to have a trending on Facebook.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't think they have that anymore.
Yeah, Facebook's a dying dinosaur, dude.
Dude, you know what we haven't talked about?
What?
Thrones.
Oh, yeah. It was so long ago.
Jesus. You were in Italy, man.
I watched that episode like 4 times.
You ruined everything.
In Italy.
We watched it last night. We did. Well, again, I only watched it once. And so I was like, last night we were kind of hanging out. And
like, let's watch it again?
Yeah. And it was as good as the first time.
It was a good episode.
The King of the North.
I think it was a great ending. King of the North. Oh, damn it. I forgot to do that today because I said when I watched that.
I got to get something to drink real fast.
Just take the water.
No.
I just said... Last time when I watched that, I was like, fuck, next time I hold a sword, I'm going to shout that. The King of the North!
The King of the North.
I'm so thirsty.
The first 20 minutes of that episode.
Thanks, dude.
Where they're getting ready for the trial, and Cersei and Tommen are getting prepared, and...
Oh, dude.
Oh, my God.
You've listened to that. That's your favorite song.
That song. Fuck,
that
man.
piano.
Can't remember what it's called. Something of the Seven.
Yeah.
Did they write it just for that, do you think?
Yeah, it was a new piece.
It wasn't like some old...
That's the best that they've integrated music into that show.
Totally. Of just feeling the...
It was an unbelievable 15-minute montage.
That shit felt so crazy.
It was fucking crazy.
It did, man. And the outcome of that is just like, fuck, man.
I am in love with Cersei.
Yeah. No, Zeb wants to pop her chair, dude.
Well, see, and that's the thing is that everybody's like...
She's an older gal.
I think she's still going to be around for a while.
She has to be.
I think that we're looking at 2 more seasons, right?
She might win.
I think that...
She might. Jesus.
She's ruthless.
She's a goddamn
Wouldn't
animal.
that be crazy?
She's a fucking
At
animal.
the end, it's just Cersei. Just like
I'm a Stark through and through, don't get me wrong, but I love Cersei
I
Lannister.
still think that the Night King is going to come out on top.
All men must die.
All men must
You
die.
love her. It's unbelievable how much you I've never seen you love a woman like you love Cersei Lannister.
So Zeb just needs a woman that's a bitch.
Yeah.
Just a cunt.
Just a fucking
Just
cunt
murders
machine.
people and smiles about it.
Just drinks wine.
Shame.
Watches her fucking
Shame.
Watches her child jump out of a window and doesn't break a
When she was
tear.
dumping the wine on the septa,
Yeah.
That shit was tight.
so dope. I was like, that
No,
bitch
she's-
is getting hers.
And then she just admits everything. I love to feel my brother fucking me. You know, like all that shit. And I keep it
Not PG-13 anymore.
I keep it hidden so my kids are not affected and all this shit. It's like, holy hell, you fucking slut bag.
Your mind is like a steel trap.
Who would have fucking thought, dude? You know?
Yeah, it was fucking good, man, and it left it on such a good note of like, wow, I can't wait to figure out
for a
what
season
happens.
that I thought wasn't that good for the most part.
Right. That last
Leading
half
up,
of it,
those
was
last 2 episodes
Yeah.
were as good or better.
Battle of the Bastards, but that they Hold the Door is still one of my favorite fucking episodes. But we had Hold the Door, Battle of the Bastards, and then this last episode.
And Arya,
And Arya,
With the
man,
waif?
she's there. The waif, she daredeviled her
Arya's a savage fucking bee.
with her
dude.
meat pie.
Oh
Arya
my
Stark's
God.
meat pies.
Needle.
Yeah,
Little Needle.
I love Little
Damn.
Needle, dude.
Okay, tell me about this show, Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Scary as fuck.
It's for kids.
I fucking put it on for like 15 minutes last night. I was like, fuck this.
All right, so it's
Winona Ryder,
It's
right?
not necessarily scary.
Oh, it's scary. It's
There's-
like E.T. scary, dude.
Yeah, it's
So
comparable.
not- so not
it's like
scary
it
at all.
yeah, Winona Ryder.
E.T.'s fucking
It's
scary.
kind
fuck.
of a Super 8 situation.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
a little bit.
and it's cool because it is that style.
Or
And it's kind of
Chronicle.
a throwback to like early '80s and shit. Or and it's like these teens or these kids are
playing D&D.
playing D&D, and it's just this cool group of kids in this little town. And basically, trying to make no spoilers, there happens to be like this secret government lab in this town. And so something gets out. And then one of these kids goes missing. And so like everybody's tripping of like where this kid go. Nobody knows this thing is out. So it's just this kind of weird mystery.
99 times out of 100 when a kid goes missing, he's with a parent or he's...
Or he's with
a family
fucking
member.
Bob the rapist.
But
dude.
what about that other
Where he
one?
ends up in a secret government lab. But then there's also
Or in the
like,
back seat of a van.
but then these kids like come across somebody else that
Jesus.
might be from that lab as well. So it's just this kind of cool like kid, mystery, kind of along the lines of Super 8 or E.T. and like Earth the Echo, but not quite as kiddie. And it is definitely
It looks cool. I think it looks great.
They say pussy in the first like 5 minutes, so it's
Like, are
not
they calling somebody a
little
pussy
little
like
kid.
you're
I
a
think
pussy?
so, yeah. And what was funny is they said pussy, and Samara goes, pussy. And I was like, do you know what that means? And she's like, no. And I had to explain it to her, and she's like, oh, I didn't realize. She's like, I
What
just
did
thought
you
it
say?
sounded
Lady
funny.
Mormont.
Did you say like it's your lady part? Like,
Well, I was like, yeah, it's a vulgar word. It's kind of a bad word for a vagina. And she was like, oh, I didn't know. I thought it was just funny.
Well, it is.
It is. I didn't
Pussy's
make
a
her
funny
think, like-
word.
I didn't, I've always had a weird relationship with bad words in her, of just like, look, it's not that you like can't say them and they're evil, but there's a
time and a place.
Yeah, there's a time and a place. You
Don't
don't want
say
to
it
say
at
it to
school.
grandma or to school, yeah, but like if you're hanging out with me, whatever. And it's funny because even though I tell her that, she still like doesn't like cursing.
Yeah.
But so anyways, I'm a real good parent.
no. No, you are. You are. She's a fucking fantastic
What else
child.
is on the list, man? I gotta fucking get to this arena football game.
Yeah, you do.
Stranger Things
Okay.
is cool. I do want to talk about this real quick. I've been watching Mr. Robot and all this TV on PlayStation View, which is a kind of cable service through the Sony PlayStation. It's really cheap, really affordable. They actually just lowered the prices, which is why I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a
try.
shot. So I haven't had cable in like fucking 10 years.
Would you say it's more like cable or more like a streaming service like Hulu or
I would. It's
Amazon
more like
Prime?
cable.
Okay.
Like
It's
it
pretty
has.
badass. I can say like, dude, Ghostbusters is on AMC, and he goes, yeah, it is. Like, so we're getting like the
Or
same.
same feed.
We're
Same,
like,
same.
Yeah,
And it definitely is West Coast. I was like hoping I could sneak in some East Coast time shit.
I got East Coast.
but
DirecTV.
but no, and so it's like I did the $35 pack, and it's like I think it's a little over 70 channels or whatever. But they're all good channels, and it still has the on demand, so it is kind of like a streaming service, but it's all TV shit. And but it's like Preacher. I was like, oh shit, I already missed half. So then I jumped on it. It was on demand, so I could watch it. But it is nice for this. Like I've been watching tons of sports just because I haven't had sports in so long.
Well, there's like soccer and baseball right now, but
Well, I've been watching like the couple UFCs that were going on. Some baseball because I haven't been able to watch Giants games in forever, and I used to be one of those guys.
yeah. But dude, fucking preseason's fucking a month away.
And there's also been NBA Summer League.
We're talking September,
30 for
brah.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Football's
man.
here.
And that was the thing I
almost
was
there.
just really thinking about because I was like, fuck, man, I want sports this year. I'm so tired of not having cable for sports, especially for football.
Oh, my heart hurts.
Yeah, I believe it.
And I realized this one
It
had
hurts
some
from
good
sitting,
options.
dude. I'm so heavy.
Maybe it hurts from Skyline Burger.
Oh. Dude, we ate these fucking burgers, man.
Giant burgers.
And I am so goddamn thirsty right now. Like, dude, the milkshake was, in my opinion, 3 Bs. The milkshake was top notch. Like, it was a light, fluffy buttery, peanut buttery, delicious fucking cold blend of fucking cream and you know what I mean? But like
cream and
but
And what burger did
burger
you
was okay. It was good. It's a staple. It's like one of those places like if you went when you were a child, you fucking love that place because it's nostalgic.
it's supposed to be one of the best burgers in town.
I want to say that.
Yeah.
I would say it was pretty
But
good.
it's good.
It's
No,
big.
it's fucking bomb.
It was a big
It's
burger.
a big ass
Definitely
burger.
a big fucking
We
burger.
got the half pounders.
We got a half pound. I went Philly
what was on
cheesesteak. I don't even know what was on it. There
It was
so much
peppers and roast beef.
shit. And roast beef, and then a burger on top of that, and then cheese, and then there was like fucking lettuce, pickles, tomatoes on top of everything else. It was fucking.
Mine was supposed to be
Woo!
Chipotle mayo, and if that was Chipotle mayo, then
And you're
I
God.
don't know
Yeah.
what their regular mayo tastes like. 'Cause it was kind of like
It's really
regular mayo.
watery or something.
It was just it didn't add anything special or extra
It
to the
wasn't
flavor. I
spicy,
didn't think.
really.
No, the avocados were good. Their bacon was tasty to me.
Good
but
ass bacon.
The Chipotle mayo didn't.
Interesting.
I don't like mayo anyway, so
I love mayo.
I did the mushroom Swiss and it was good.
Yeah.
Wasn't bad.
Big fucking burgers, though. I mean, we're talking the size of like the middle part of my face, and I got a big fucking face, you know. So,
She
like,
did suggest to me the gravy fries when I ordered fries, and I'm glad I went with that because their
good.
fries were just regular shoestring fries, nothing special. Didn't look like they weren't even that good, but the gravy did add some good
It
flavor.
was good gravy, man. I could have ate a fucking boatload of that fucking gravy, dude.
Just a boat, like a gravy boat, or
just
Okay.
fucking
Uh-huh.
ride the
the
gravy
Puget
train.
Sound Ferry.
Yeah, man. Fucking load up the cargo.
a
Fucking,
barge. You get a barge
yeah,
floating on
put
that.
tubs of gravy.
I'll say I don't know if it's because I just spent 2 weeks in Italy where the food was phenomenal,
So
or
nothing
because I
is
have a bit of a
satisfactory.
cold.
well, you're a purist now.
But I don't know. The burger was a B.
Yeah, it was good. It was.
1B.
Yeah.
It was better than McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go B.5. I'll give it a.
I'm going 2 B's just because of the shape.
It was better than the Red Robin burger.
Oh, definitely,
Definitely.
definitely better.
Fuck,
than a
that
Red
place
Robin.
sucks. Yeah. Good
How about you?
milkshakes,
What's this game you got to go to tonight?
So I'm going to see the Portland Steel. It's our arena football team. They really suck. They're fucking 1-12 this season. But I went the last game and I love it, man. It's my new thing.
It's fun.
Yeah. And if we're doing plugs, can I plug something?
Plug away.
Plug
All right.
away.
I got a couple new tracks out on the SDS Records compilation. So that's at sdsrecords.bandcamp.com. These new tracks are from a new album I'm working on. I've also got some new stuff in the store, some videos and stuff. So just follow me on Twitter at Abaddon, ABADAWN, or on the Facebook, or check out my website, chasesbrowneye.com.
Yeah. That's a solid site, man.
And
I washed myself for those pictures too.
I got another plug that I'll wait for that one. I'll wait till it's sooner.
Chase, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, my butthole, it's leaking. And no, I haven't left my bedroom in many of weeks.
You've been
so-
spending 16 hours a day in bed, you said.
Yeah,
For how long?
like a while.
How long's a while?
I'm not proud of it. I even did it on the 4th of July, dude. Let's just be honest.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
What are we going to do about that?
I don't know, man. It kind of makes me want to cry right now. just thinking
Intervention.
about it.
Got some tequila.
Yeah.
You want to hit the
Let's
gym
get
tomorrow
fucked
morning?
up. Yeah, I probably should.
Do we go to
Well,
church?
Yeah.
The gym.
Maybe
We haven't
go
gone to church in a while.
We haven't.
Maybe I
man.
should start doing podcasting again or something. That made me happy. I don't know. But
Yeah.
I don't have any energy to do anything, so we'll see.
It takes energy to make energy.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
Did
So
you just make that up? Because it's tight and it's true.
I don't know if it's true. Is it true?
no, it's absolutely
It is
true.
because it's like I always thought it was crazy, but it's like when I go on a run, I'm fucking dead tired and I exert a bunch of energy. But then in like an hour or two,
yeah,
I have more energy.
You're like, wow, wombat.
than
Yeah, you're
usual.
flying.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up.
When I first
Takes
started
energy
working,
to
when I
make
first started working out, dude, I couldn't even sleep. I was like so fucking amped. I was jumping off the fucking walls and shit. You know what I mean? And
Just woo.
yeah, I was, man. Especially like as soon as I started supplementing and shit, like Man, it was like, wow. You know, I felt great.
Go to triplebpodcast.com.
.org.
Don't go to .org. I don't know what's there.
You fucking suppulents.
If you go to triplebpodcast.org, I cannot be held responsible for the content that may or may not appear there.
Fucking douchebags.
Follow us and like us and retweet us and on all the things.
Yeah, listen to this shit, man. We don't do it for you.
So, yeah.
What?
It takes energy to make energy.
It does.
It's a common.
You're a goddamn scientist. You're a goddamn scientist.
Well,
Back off, man.
I'm just
scientist.
saying it's a phrase that people have been using.
Go see Ghostbusters.
Did you just pull that out of your ass? That phrase?
Not literally, but yeah, I just thought. I mean, I didn't invent it, but
It's
I just.
a nice rhyme.
You've been Googling that thought for a while.
I haven't.
I'm so thirsty.
Follow ABBA on Twitch.
Twitch and Twitter and Facebook.
Find
All the T's.
Find Chase trolling
Yeah.
B-list comedians.
On the Triple B podcast page.
It's kind of my favorite thing to do right now, just laying in bed trolling. Yeah.
Go to Skyline Burger and go see Pam or whatever that lady's name was. She was a sweetheart.
She was really
She
nice.
took care of us.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, Pam.
Pamela Beasley.
Karen.
Yeah, Karen.
Deborah.
Fucking
Do you guys
Marjorie.
have any regrets?
Jesus. That's a really hard question right now.
We'll just keep it in context of
Today?
Today.
of the things we did today.
No regrets, sir.
No regrets. How about you, Zeb?
I wish that I would have found something cool to buy at the antique.
That's true.
I spent $40
Show.
and didn't do anything.
I wish the ring I bought wasn't turning my finger green.
Yeah.
I ate a meal and looked at old things for $40.
We took a crowded shuttle.
Yo, dude, we didn't even talk about the bus experience. We took a fucking bus to an antique show.
Me and ABBA were the only two people that had to stand on the
It was
bus.
unbelievable.
That was pretty cool.
Unfucking believable.
Chase sat down next to an old gal.
Yeah.
An old bag of bones.
Yeah, I said, hey, you old bag of
A
bones.
shell of a woman.
Yeah. We had a lot of old people jokes today. God damn it, we didn't get into
But
it.
we
Bunch of
We
old
took a
timers.
shuttle. We paid money to park a car in a parking lot and then get on a bus with some guy who just drove in a circle all day, and he wasn't very friendly, but he didn't say anything.
He didn't care. He was just getting us from point A to point
I just
B.
really wish he would have said, hey, everybody, welcome to the shuttle bus. We're going antiquing.
Is that what you wish he would have
Yeah,
said?
got him all riled up. I would have got on the horn if I was driving that thing. How y'all doing today?
Oh, yeah, the Star Wars Rebels Season 3 trailer.
Yeah.
Google that because it's awesome.
Man, we forgot to talk about a lot of
They
things.
brought Grand Admiral Thrawn out of the Star Wars Legends books into Star Wars
So
canon.
he's real.
I don't know what that means.
It's a big deal.
Is it?
It's a really big deal.
Wow.
It may be the first time that's actually happened.
So Star Wars fans are going nuts right now. Wow!
Ape shit. Thanks for listening. That's never happened before. Holy schlamoli.
I feel better now.
That was tight too, and then you just let it go on, and then you just turned us down, and have a good night, everybody. Wow.